All right, welcome back to our continuing coverage of the 2017 Dixie Youth Baseball AA Machine Pitch World Series. A winner's bracket game coming up between South Carolina and Mississippi. Stand by. I'll throw it over to Jessica for the introduction of the starting lineups for both teams.
For South Carolina, we have number 8, Caleb Blackwell at second base. We have number 3, Connor Catanillo in left center. We have number 6, Andrew Blackwell as your shortstop. Number 10, Brandon Button as your left fielder. Number 14, Bowman Rummel is your catcher. Number 7, Cole Dinkins is your first baseman. Number 4, Kellen Moore is your right fielder. Number 2, Andrew Butter is your right center fielder. Number 9, Caden McGuff is your third baseman. Number 11, Tyler Reed is your right fielder. Number 5, Brandon Smith. And number 1, Cooper Penfield is your pitcher. Managers for South Carolina, Les Penfield. And coaches, Mr. Kevin Moore, Scott Botter, and Marshall Dinkins. For Mississippi, we have number 10, Corbin Lawrence as your shortstop. Number 36, Zach McCain is your second baseman. Number 34, Reed Duncan is your third baseman. Number 12, Trent Buckley is your left center. Number 2, Carter McMichael is your first baseman. Number 4, Carson Stewart is your left fielder. Number 3, Grayson Carney is your pitcher. Number 1, Chase Cox is your catcher. Number 17, Will Breland is your right center. Number 16, Parker Hawkins off the right center. Number 7, Christian Expost is your right fielder. And number 25, J.P. Maddox is your right fielder. Coaches, Doug McMichael, Kyle Lawrence, Anthony Stewart, and Vernon Watts. Umpires for the final game on field 1. Behind the plate we have Mr. Philip Doris. At first base, Jeff Haynes. And at third base, Tony Sanders. Philip Doris, the game is yours.
Winners bracket game between South Carolina and Mississippi here on JockJive.com. Let's get to some shout-outs before we get rolling. This one says, "Let's go, boys. Get another win. The Millers are cheering you on from Columbia." Let's go, Mississippi. Come on, Will Pill. Love KK in Columbia. Let's go, boys. Bring the W home tonight. Mayor Justin and Amy McKenzie. Let's go, Mississippi, and our number 2. That is from KK and Uncle Robbie. Our shout-out number, 352, area code 258-8450. If you'd like to send a shout-out, send it via text message, 352-258-8450. Another shout-out, go Christian from Columbia, Mississippi. Go Chase from Connor, watching from Columbia, Mississippi. Both these teams winning earlier today. South Carolina defeated Tennessee 12-5. Mississippi defeated Arkansas 11-1. The winner will face the winner of the Florida-North Carolina game. That game is yet to get underway, but it will be soon over on Field 2. And that game, the winner will play at 4:30 local time tomorrow.
The final game on Field 1 for South Carolina. We have number 8, Caleb Blackwell.
The loser will play against the winner of the Arkansas-Tennessee game, which is still underway. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Let's go Blythewood. Keep it up. Bring the wood from the Allens. First pitch of the game is taken for ball one. Another shout-out. Way to go, Tyler Reed. Connor is watching and rooting for you. Top of the first, just underway. Game scheduled for 6 as Caleb Blackwell leads it off for South Carolina. Next pitch also taken for ball 2. Another shout out. Keep going, Caden McGuff. Let's beat Mississippi. Grandpa from Columbia, South Carolina. All-star third baseman. Next pitch to Blackwell. He'll take that one as well, but that's 3 straight pitches, and Mississippi is, or South Carolina rather, is asking for help. Well, the base umpire was able to show that the pitch machine is still working. Well, maybe try it again. Your umpires again for tonight's game. At first base, Jeff Haynes. At third base, Tony Sanders. And at the plate, Philip Dorse. Let's get back to another shout out. This one says, go Andrew and all of South Carolina. Love Nicole, Grandma and Grandpa from Ohio. Let's go Blythewood. The Goffs are pulling for you. Go Chase Cox. I love you, bud. Go number 11, Tyler Reed and the Blythewood team. We are cheering for you here in Arizona. Another shout out. Let's go B-Wood. Bring home the W from B-Dub and his mom and dad, 2 brothers. This one is hit to left field. Base hit off the glove of the left center fielder. That'll be a hit and an error. And Blackwell will cruise into second base. That'll send up Connor Catania.
Now batting for South Carolina, number 3, Connor Catania.
Left center fielder. They've gotten shaken up on that play. They're out there to look him over to see if he's okay. Trent Buckley starting in left center. Another shout out. Way to go, Tyler Reed. Kylie is watching you. It's Blythewood, South Carolina, and Columbia, Mississippi. You're in this winner's bracket game. Another shout out. Let's go Mississippi. Knock it out of the park, guys. Love y'all, Nana and Pop. Another shout out. Keep going. Caden McGuff. Let's beat Mississippi. Grandpa from Columbia, South Carolina, all-star third baseman. I can see the ball at night. Well, there are lights on. That's helpful. But even it's tough to see at times in the press box. We got the glare of the inside lights, which makes it a little tougher to see for us. But the good news is that camera is located outside. Catania takes this one for a ball as we're back to action. Runner at second with nobody out for South Carolina. Next pitch to Catania. That one hit sharply between the legs of the third baseman into left field. The throw to third, not in time. It actually gets away from the third baseman. That'll be an error. An E5 and an E7. No? Well, the runner went to second, so you got to get to second somehow. Yeah, So E7. Okay. E5 and an E7. That's a third error of the inning. And it will put runners at second and third with nobody out for Andrew Blackwell. Just having a confirmation with the official scorekeeper. As the pitch to Blackwell is taken for ball one. Caleb Blackwell, that is at third base. Connor Catania is at second for Andrew Blackwell. 2 on with nobody out. South Carolina threatening in the top of the first inning. The next pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well to left field, and a sliding catch. I think he made the catch. He did, tagging and scoring as Blackwell. So a sac fly and an RBI. To give South Carolina a 1-0 lead. Other runner holds at second base. Brandon Bolton will be the batter. And the pitch. It's taken for a ball. Wow, it's 16-0 in the fourth inning in the elimination game in machine pitch play between Arkansas and Tennessee. Tennessee 16, Arkansas nothing. That game just about over. Brandon Bolton hits it into right field for a base hit. They're waving home the run. The throw to the plate won't be made, and South Carolina leads 2-0. RBI single for Bolton. Well, 3 errors have helped, but also there's been 2 hits. Bowman Rummel, the batter. They'll take ball one. Back to your shout-outs. This one says, better than Game of Thrones. Let's go, Kellen, from the Millings in Irmo, South Carolina. Another shout-out. Come on, Mississippi. You boys got this. Beat South Carolina. This one's fouled off. Next shout-out. Let's go, Trent Buckley and Team Mississippi. Get it done from Hagan and Gunnar Forbes. Go Blythewood, number 5, Brandon Snur, watching at the Campbells. Appreciate it, guys. Third pitch coming up for Bowman Rummel. I'll take that one for a ball. Another shout out. Let's go Blythewood. Let's go Kellen from Caleb in Orangeburg. 2-0. South Carolina leads it. Runner at first with 1 out. And the next pitch. That one hit down the right field line, but hooking foul. So the 5th pitch coming up. Rummel will have to be swinging away again. Another shout out. Let's go Tyler Reed in South Carolina. Connor and Kylie are watching from Arizona. Rummel set, and the next pitch. Hit over to the pitcher, who will fire it to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. 1-6 fielder's choice. Bolton erased at second for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for South Carolina, number 7, Cole Dinkins.
And that will send up Cole Dinkins, the first baseman. First pitch to Dinkins. Taken for ball one. Another shout out. Bug Me Pest Control. Say, let's go Mississippi boys. By the way, send your shout outs via text message. Someone has left a voice message. I won't be able to check that on the air. Send your shout out via text message, please. This one's popped up to the pitcher. The catch is made, and the inning is over. But 6 batters come to the plate. South Carolina takes advantage of 3 early errors, and they plate 2 runs. We head to the bottom of the first. It's South Carolina 2, Mississippi coming to the plate right after this timeout here on JockJive.com.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Klinsky. There is a shot towards deep short. Perhaps got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Well, folks, we hope that you'll like Jock Jive on Facebook. As we're trying to get to 10,000 likes this summer. We do need your help to get there. Also, follow us on Twitter. When you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. Also, after today's game is over, you can watch the action again and again on JockJive.com. Go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives. Or if you want a DVD copy, email info@jockjive.com and we'll get the process started. DVDs are $10 per game plus shipping and handling. That's info@jockjive.com. Corbin Lawrence will lead it off in just a moment. They're testing the machine with a couple of pitches before we get rolling here. Let's get back to your shout-outs. Let's go Mississippi. Keep playing hard, JP and Parker from the Hillmans. First pitch to Lawrence. Popped up left side of the infield. The shortstop there. And the catch is made by Blackwell for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting for Mississippi, number 36, Zach McCain.
Second baseman Zach McCain to the plate. Another shout out. This one says, let's go South Carolina. Whenever possible, folks, let us know who you are. Another shout out. Let's go Mississippi. Get some runs. That is from Paisley and Annabelle. This one's popped up in front of the plate, and the catcher will come out to make the play.
Batting for Mississippi, number 34, Reed Duncan.
Nice play for that's Rummel that made the play for the second out of the inning. 2 gone for Reed Duncan. Another shout out. Let's go South Carolina from the Nicholsons. Thank you, guys. First pitch to Duncan with 2 outs and the base is empty. Grounded right side to second off the glove of the second baseman, and he has no throw. That'll be an error. First base runner for Columbia, Mississippi.
Number 12, Trent Buckley.
That sends up Trent Buckley, the left center fielder. Another shout out. Go Blythewood. So proud of you, Coop. Bring it home. Wyatt, Britt, and Blythewood, South Carolina. Trent Buckley fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. Another shout out. Brandon Bolton from Mimi and Pop in Richburg, South Carolina. Let's go 34, Reed Duncan and Team Mississippi, your Mimi and Pop. Let's go South Carolina. Susan and Bob Buckshire are watching you guys. This one hit over near second. The shortstop is there. He'll go to the bag unassisted. That's a collision with a base runner, but he's up on his feet. Nice play to end the inning by Andrew Blackwell. 6 unassisted, fielder's choice. No runs, no hits, an error, and 1 left on base. We've completed one. It's South Carolina 2, Mississippi nothing here on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Kellen Moore will lead it off for South Carolina in the top of the second. Parker Hawkins has gone into right center for Mississippi. Also, I believe Christian Expos is in as well. Just got the tail end of that call in from down in the press box, or down in the dugout. Let me try that last shout out again. I hope I got the last name right. Let's go South Carolina. Susan and Bob Buckshire are watching you guys. Another shout out. Good inning, boys. Put some more on the board. Great catch, Bowman. Let's go Blythewood and Andrew Botter. You got this. Aunt Angela and family. Litchfield Beach, South Carolina. This one bounced right back to the pitcher. And the throw to first in time retires Kellen Moore 1-3. Another shout out. Kellen, play hard and do your best for the Jamiesons, Youngs, and the Solomons. Andrew Botar, the batter. 1 out, bases empty. Looks like it's final now. They took the score down. I don't have the final of that game over in the other on the other field in the machine pitch game. Ground ball to the shortstop. The throw to first high, but the first baseman does a good job of coming down. And, well, he may have gotten the foot down, but for good measure, tagging out the runner. Good play over at first base. That's Carter McMichael. 6-3 put out for the second out of the inning. 2 outs for Caden McGuff. First pitch taken for ball 1. Back to your shout outs. Proud of our South Carolina team. Special shout outs to number 4 Kellen and Coach Kevin Moore from the Moors in Columbia and Irmo, South Carolina. This is grounded to third. The throw over in time. It's a 1-2-3 inning here in the second inning. We head to the bottom of the second. South Carolina on top, 2-0 here in Cleveland, Mississippi.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Crafts got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
defensive changes for South Carolina now in right field.
We have number 2, Carter McMichael.
Number 11, Tyler Reed, now catching number 5, Brandon Snur. Mississippi will send up 5, 6, and 7. Trailing 2-0. Final score from the machine pitch elimination game over on field 2. Tennessee run rules Arkansas 16-0 in 4. So Tennessee will play the loser of this one tomorrow afternoon at 3. Florida and North Carolina coming up in about 20 minutes or so. Robert Williamson will have the call of that winner's bracket game over on field 2. Back to your shout-outs. We are proud of you, Zach and Coach Vernon. Go Team Mississippi. Love Jody, Jake, and Paisley. Shout out to South Carolina. Cole Dinkins, number 7 from Grandpa Jones and Diana. Carter McMichael leading it off. And the first pitch taken for ball 1. Another shout out. Way to go, Carter. KK loves you. Let's go, Mississippi boys. Y'all got this. Beat South Carolina. Love that hind catcher. Will Pill Breland. Love KK. I don't know if that's a typo error. Typo, maybe, as that one's hit out of play left side. Go Andrew, you got this, from Nicole. Good luck, J.P. Haddix and the Columbia team. Love the Smiths and Sykes. Next pitch to McMichael. That one hit into left field. Base hit. It's going to go all the way to the fence. McMichael going to cruise into second with a stand-up double.
Now batting for Mississippi, number 4, Carson Stewart.
That sends up the left fielder, number 4, Carson Stewart. Not sure what happened with the third baseman, but this coach is out of the dugout to give him a look over. Another shout out. Go Coach Vernon. That's from Connor in Columbia, Mississippi. Another shout out. We're so proud of you, Blythewood All-Star Kellen Moore and Coach Kevin. You are representing our family well. Bengals, let's do it for the Wood. The Jameson family in Columbia, South Carolina. Okay, been told that it's pronounced Botar is the correct pronunciations. Didn't I call it Botar? Might have called it. I've got it written phonetically, but I think Jessica was the one that may have gotten that wrong. So you might be talking about the public address announcer. There's a diving attempt. Yes, he did come up with it. The catch is made out in left center field by Connor Cattaneo. Takes away a hit.
Now batting for Mississippi, number 3, Grayson Carney.
So runner at second with 1 out for Grayson Carney. This one hit left side to the shortstop. Does a good job looking the runner back and throws across in time. 6-3 put out. Nicely done. Perfect execution by Blackwell at shortstop. And there's 2 away.
Now batting for Mississippi, number 1, Chase Cox.
Mississippi trying to cut the deficit in half. Runner at second, but now 2 outs for Chase Cox, the catcher. And this one is hit foul, first base side. Here's a shout out to Jock Jive for giving us the opportunity to see this from afar. Let's go Blythewood from Donnie in Columbia. You're welcome, Donnie. We appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying up late with us, too. This one hit right up the middle by Chase Cox into center field. Base hit, runner rounding third, coming home. No throw, and the deficit is cut in half. An RBI single by Chase Cox to make it 2-1.
Batting for Mississippi, number 17, Will Breland.
Will Breland will bat with 2 outs. Here's a shout out to the Blythewood coaches, especially my big brother Kevin. You are awesome. Love baby sis and brother-in-law Corey in West Columbia, South Carolina. This one hit foul, first base side. Another shout out. Let's go Mississippi, number 36, Zach McCain from your number 1 fans, Jaron, Jada, and Josie. Next pitch is grounded to short, and they'll get the 4, 6-4, fielder's choice to end the inning. Mississippi does plate 1 run. They've cut the deficit in half. It's 2-1 as we head to the top of the third. One more shout out, and then we'll take a break. Go South Carolina. Cheering for you, Kellen. Beat Mississippi. Love your baby cousin Corey in West Columbia, South Carolina.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Both teams putting up double-digit runs earlier today. South Carolina
For South Carolina, number 11, Tyler Reed.
scored 12 in a 12-5 win against Tennessee. Mississippi had 11 and an 11-1 win against Arkansas. Winners bracket game from Cleveland, Mississippi, Bearpin Park. Bottom of the order for South Carolina, 10, 11, and 12. Tyler Reed leads it off and takes ball 1. 2-1 now. South Carolina having their lead trimmed to 1. Here's a shout out. As this one's fouled off out of play. Shout out to South Carolina assistant coach Marshall Dinkins from Allen and Diana. Crescent Lake in Blythewood is proud of Brandon Snurr and the Blackwell boys. Another shout out. Looking good, Mississippi. Go for the gold. Bill and Pam. This is hit left side. Shortstop deep in the hole. His throw not in time. That'll be an infield hit for Tyler Reed. Another shout out. Let's go Blythewood. Beat Mississippi and win the tournament from Kit and Bennett.
Batting for South Carolina, number 5, Brandon Snurr.
Brandon Snurr batting with a runner at first and nobody out. South Carolina hoping to get that run back. First pitch taken for ball 1. Next shout out. Congrats, South Carolina. Keep hitting big from Dan Lesack in Columbia, South Carolina. Next pitch swung on and grounded foul to third. Way to go, Chase, from your favorite cousin, Madison, in Columbia, Mississippi. Third pitch coming up for Brandon Snurr. And it's popped up, foul back to the screen. Don't forget, we get started tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock locally with a couple of elimination games. Another game at 4:30, a winner's bracket game, followed by a game at 7:30. This one's hit up the middle. And a slow roller, close, but in time on a diving play by the shortstop. He tags the bag for the out. Well, there's a question as to whether or not that ball hit the pitching machine. If it did, it would be a dead ball, but it looks like they're going to rule it did not. It was a slow roller.
Batting for South Carolina, number 1, Cooper Pinfield.
I couldn't tell. I mean, if it hit anything, it hit the cord. I don't think it hit the machine. That'll be 6 unassisted fielder's choice for the first out of the inning. One out for the number 12 hitter in the order, pitcher number 1, Cooper Pinfield. Top of the order on deck. First pitch taken for ball 1. Another shout out. This is to our South Carolina team. Mom, let me stay up late to cheer y'all on. Keep the wins coming, from Oliver. Thank you, Oliver. Hopefully you're able to stay up late with us. This is popped up to second. Backpedaling the second baseman, going to make the catch, throws to first. Throws it away. That'll be an out and then an error. So an E4 to allow Snurr to go to second. And that's also the second out of the inning.
Batting for South Carolina, number 8, Caleb Blackwell.
Another shout out. Caden McGuff hit it out of the park from the Evans, Georgia family. First pitch to leadoff hitter Caleb Blackwell, taken for ball 1. Another shout out, watching and cheering from Columbia, Mississippi for number 36, Zach McCain and Team Mississippi, from Aunt Mary and Uncle Johnny. Thank you, guys. The 2-out pitch. Hit over to second. Nice convenient hop for the second baseman. It throws on to first. 4-3. McCain attains for the error to end this third inning. Somewhat of a defensive game early. We head to the bottom of the third. It's South Carolina 2, Mississippi 1 here on JockJive.com.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Perhaps got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
It may come as a surprise to you how affordable it is to have Jock Jive Sports provide coverage of your sporting event or sports team with quality streaming, offering a national and international platform to show off your school or sport. We produce everything from youth sports to NCAA Division I. Literally from every part of this country, large productions or small, tiny venues or huge. We can and have done them all. To put Jock Jive Sports to work for you, email info@jockjive.com.
Hawkins.
Bottom of the order for Mississippi, Parker Hawkins, the 10 batter, hits that one foul left side. Another shout out. Great job, South Carolina. You guys are savages from Phil Filson and Philly. This one line right to the pitcher who snow cones it in the glove for the out. And the chant of Coop from the South Carolina fans as Cooper Penfield makes the grab. One away. One out for Christian Expose. Another shout out. Good luck, Blythewood. Bring home the wood from Braden and from Loris. From Braden from Loris, South Carolina. Thank you, Braden. This one swung on and hit past the third baseman into left field. Underneath the glove between the legs of the left fielder. That'll be a hit and an error. Expose on his way to third. The throw away, but he'll hold at third base. And Mississippi with a tying run down at third base.
Batting for Mississippi, number 25, J.P. Haddock.
That's actually ruled a double and an error for Expose. Expose with good speed. He's at third base. And the next batter hits it. J.P. Haddix to first. That's going to get the run home. The first baseman will tag out Haddix. 3 unassisted, an RBI as Expose will score the tying run. It's a brand new ball game. We're tied at 2 apiece.
Batting for Mississippi, number 10, Corbin Lawrence.
Base is empty with 2 outs. We head to the top of the order. Here's Corbin Lawrence. Popped up to short. His first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Shout out, put the hammer down, Kellen and B. Wood crew from Aggie Land South. Another shout out. Great catch, Coop. That's from the Allens. This one's hit in the air to left field. The left fielder going back and making the catch for out number 3. Mississippi does get 1 run. We're tied at 2. Game scheduled for 6. We're headed to the 4th. Back with more baseball right after this at JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Batters 2, 3, and 4 due up for South Carolina.
Number 3, Connor Coutinho.
Game scheduled for 6. We're in the top of the 4th. 2-2. Our shout outs. Let's go Blythewood from Logan. Super shortstop from Loris, South Carolina. Another shout out. Nothing hurts, boys. Let's hit. You can do this. Another shout out. Great catch, Cooper, a.k.a. Skittles, from Ryan Watts in Blythewood. It was a good catch by the pitcher on a line drive, sharply hit. Connor Catania, the batter, he hits it the third. The throw across in time. 5-3, one away. Well, you take out that top of the first inning. They made 3 errors with the first 2 batters. But since then, they've been lights out defensively. Actually, they did make 1 other error, but that was after an out was recorded and a throwback to first. They threw it away, but there was no harm done as the next batter was retired on a ground out. Andrew Blackwell is the batter with 1 out, and the base is empty. This one hit over to third again. Nice scoop play. The throw across in time. 5-3, 2 away. A couple of good plays over there by Duncan at third.
Batting for South Carolina, number 10, Brandon Bolton.
I'll send up Brandon Bolton, who singled in a run back in the first inning. Another shout out, Let's Go Will and Team Mississippi from Ike, Mix, and Naomi in Columbia, Mississippi. Beat South Carolina. First pitch taken for ball 1. Let's go Blythewood. Let's play the game that we know and love from Ridgeway, South Carolina. 2-2 our score here in the 4th. Next pitch to Bolton. Takes that one for a ball. Two outs, base is empty. Swung on and hit to the shortstop. A little soft line drive, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the second time tonight. We move to the bottom of the 4th. South Carolina 2, Mississippi 2 here in this winner's bracket game of the Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch State Tournament here on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Hurts two on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
2, 3, and 4 due up for Mississippi, which is tied it at 2 thanks to single runs in the second and third innings. South Carolina took a 2-0 lead in the first. Zach McCain will lead it off. He popped up to the catcher his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. First pitch taken for ball 1. Looks like they are just now getting things underway in the other winner's bracket game between Florida and North Carolina. This is popped up into left field, and it will drop for a base hit. And actually, that will be a double for McCain.
Batting for Mississippi, number 34, Lee Duncan.
Couldn't tell if it maybe had been scooped and then off the glove on an attempt to make the catch, but it will go down as a double for McCain, and Reed Duncan will come to the plate with a chance to give Mississippi the lead. First pitch fouled back for strike 1. Mississippi looking for its first lead tonight. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Game scheduled for 6. We're all tied at 2 apiece. It's been a good one. Next shout out, go South Carolina and go Cooper. Love Aunt Tammy and Uncle Danny from Massachusetts. Thank you, guys. This is popped up in the shallow right field base hit. Rounding third, McCain coming home, and Mississippi takes the lead. The ball gets away, and that'll get the runner to second base. RBI single for Reed Duncan.
Batting for Mississippi, number 12, Trent Buckley.
Nobody out, and here comes South Carolina's manager. First lead of the game for Columbia, Mississippi. Back to your shout-outs. Let's go Blythewood boys. Get it done from Brady and Lindsey Austin. Hold tough, Blythewood. You've got this. Hashtag bring the wood from the Mecklings. Once again, the winner of this game will play the winner of the Florida-North Carolina game tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. The loser of this game will play against Tennessee tomorrow afternoon at 3. They'll have to win twice tomorrow. Again at 7:30. Swung on, base hit, left field. Throw to third, not in time. That's 3 consecutive hits to begin the 4th inning. Well, that's the first time tonight Mississippi has put 2 hits together in succession. And now they've got 3 in a row. Carter McMichael doubled his first at bat. He scored the first run of the game for Columbia, Mississippi. Now a chance to add to a 3-2 lead. First pitch taken for ball 1. Duncan at third base, Buckley at first. Nobody out for Mississippi. This one swung on and hit down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Another run will score. They will hold the runner at second, but it's an RBI single for Carter McMichael. He's 2 for 2, and Mississippi leads 4-2.
Batting for Mississippi, number 4, Carson Stewart.
Still nobody out. That's 4 hits in a row. Here's Carson Stewart, who popped up in the left center field his first at bat. He'll take the first pitch for ball 1. Next pitch. It's taken for ball 2, 2-0. Delivery. Hit left side. Snagged on a diving play by the shortstop, and he gets the runner out at third. How about that? Andrew Blackwell takes away a hit by diving to his right and then throwing out the runner at third on the 6-5 fielder's choice.
Batting for Mississippi, number 3, Grayson Carney.
That is championship baseball right there. That's the first out of the inning. And Grayson Carney to the plate. He'll take ball 1. Another shout out. Let's go JP in Mississippi. We love you, Uncle Guy and Aunt Lincoln. Carney with a line drive to the shortstop. He makes the catch. Did he tag out the runner? No, but it was close. 2 great plays by Blackwell. 2 outs with 2 on for Chase Cox, who singled in a run his last at bat. And he fouls the first pitch off out of play for strike 1. Next pitch to Cox. Fouled off again. Strike two. Ground ball to the shortstop. Takes a bad hop on him, but he still is able to make the play. It's the Andrew Blackwell show here in the fourth inning. 6 unassisted fielder's choice as he helps make the last 3 putouts. However, Mississippi gets 2 runs, and they've taken their first lead of the game. We move to the top of the 5th. Game scheduled for 6. It's Mississippi 4, South Carolina 2 here on JockJive.com.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Craps got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Some really nice plays by the shortstop, Andrew Blackwell, to help South Carolina get out of the inning. But Mississippi had 4 consecutive hits to begin the inning and plated 2 runs. 4-2, Mississippi leads it as we head to the 5th. 5, 6, and 7 due up for South Carolina.
Leading off for South Carolina, we have number 14, Bowman Rommel.
Bowman Rommel will be the batter. Reached on a fielder's choice, his first at bat. First pitch taken for ball 1. They're in the bottom of the 1st in the other winner's bracket game in the Machine Pitch World Series. Florida 1, North Carolina nothing. To Rommel. Swing and a miss. Another shout out. Let's go Blythewood from your Lexington National friends. Rommel with a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Next pitch, grounded up the middle. That's going to get into center field for a base hit. That will send the tying run to the plate. Cole Dinkins popped up to the pitcher his first at bat. He's 0 for 1.
Batting for South Carolina, number 7, Cole Dinkins.
First pitch to Dinkins. Ball 1. South Carolina down 2. Batting in the top of the 5th. Game scheduled for 6. Tying run at the plate with nobody out. This one's popped up left side. The pitcher coming in, and the catch will be made for out number 1. One out, one on for Kellen Moore.
Batting number 4, Kellen Moore.
Moore grounded out to the pitcher his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. South Carolina with 2 runs in the first. Mississippi with 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Mississippi up 2. The shout says, way to get out of the way, Marshall. This one hit back to the pitcher. Takes a funny roll, though, and the throw to first not in time. That'll be an infield hit for Kellen Moore. First and second with 1 out.
Batting for South Carolina, number 2, Andrew Botar.
Another shout out. Shine, Mississippi. We love you from friends on Mobley Street. First and second, 1 out for Andrew Botar. Botar grounded out to short. His first at bat. He's 0 for 1. The next pitch, grounded right back to the pitcher. He knocks it down, picks it up, throws to third, and they get the force out 1-5 on the fielder's choice. That's a play there by Grayson Carney. That's the second out of the inning.
Now batting for South Carolina, number 9, Caden McGuff.
Moore to second, Botar at first. Here's Caden McGuff, who grounded out to third his first at bat. South Carolina was retired in order in the second and fourth innings. First pitch taken for ball 1. And the Coach Pitch World Series, North Carolina has fallen to Mississippi. As that one hit into left field, base hit, they're waving home the run. To the plate won't be made, they throw it away. It went to second and goes into right field. And that will advance the runners up a base. So a base hit and an error.
Now batting South Carolina, number 11, Tyler Reed.
It's a 1-run ball game. 4-3. Tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second for Tyler Reed, who had an infield hit his first at bat. The pitch taken for a ball, 1-0. Mississippi 4, South Carolina 3 in this winner's bracket game. They're in the Machine Pitch World Series from Cleveland, Mississippi. Reed grounds it to third. Bobbled. The throw, not in time. An error leads to the tying run. We're all tied at 4.
Now batting for South Carolina, number 5, Brandon Schnur.
Runners on the corners for Brandon Schnur, the number 11 hitter in the order. Another shout out, go Grayson, looking good, Nana and Pop. Keep fighting, South Carolina. We are proud of you. From the 10 and under Fire softball team in Northeast Columbia, Blythewood. Appreciate it, guys. The go-ahead run down at third base. The pitch to Snur. We'll take ball one. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. The next pitch to Snur. Hit on one hop past the shortstop into left field for a base hit. That bounced over his glove. He was anticipating a lower bounce. And South Carolina reclaims the lead. It's 5-4.
Now batting for South Carolina, number 1, Cooper Pinfield.
First and second for Cooper Pinfield. This rally coming with 2 outs. Another shout out. Way to tie it up, Tyler. We are so proud of you. That's from Arizona. Keep it up, South Carolina. We are rooting for you from Hannah Cabana in Montana. Two outs, 2 on. 3 runs in for South Carolina in the top of the 5th inning. 5-4. Blythewood. Next pitch. Bouncing ball to first, but the first baseman snags it and goes to the bag. 3 unassisted for out number 3. But the 3 runs in the 5th give South Carolina the lead again. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's South Carolina 5, Mississippi 4 here on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Hurts too on his.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Bottom of the 5th. Mississippi now down a run. And the first pitch swung on and grounded up the middle, and that's going to be an infield hit for Will Breland. His speed able to beat it out. Shortstop got a hand on it. Kind of stumbled. I don't believe he would have gotten him anyway. So the tying run aboard for Mississippi here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That will send up Parker Hawkins, the number 10 hitter in the order. First pitch, hit left side to the shortstop, bobbled. He knocks it down and has no throw. That'll be an error. First and second with nobody out for Mississippi.
Batting for Mississippi, number 7, Christian Expos.
Shout out says, go South Carolina. This is so exciting to watch from Blythewood. Thanks, Jock Jive. Love Laura, Sean, Ben, and Lily. It is an exciting game. You're welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Another shout out. You can do it, Blythewood boys, from the Petways. Another ball hit into left field. Base hit. The throw gets away, but it won't advance the runner. But Christian Expos reaches base safely to load them up. Top of the order right around the corner. Base is loaded with nobody out.
Batting for Mississippi, number 25, J.P. Haddock.
Another shout out. Good luck, Tyson Lake. Actually, that's the Florida game. Send that one over to Robert Williamson, who's handled the play-by-play. Timeout called by South Carolina. Let's get back to your shout-outs. 352-258-8450. hold them on D, boys, and we have the top of the order coming up. Bring the wood, the Allens. Great inning. Shout out to Blythewood. You can do this. Love you, Kellen, from your big brother Jay and cousins in Columbia. Maddie, Augusta, Georgia. Shout out to Caden McGuff from your cousin, Maddie. Great RBI, buddy. Keep the plays coming. We love you. Knock it out, Trent Buckley from Hagen. Get loud, Blythewood. Hashtag bring the wood. The pitch to J.P. Haddix. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Another shout out. Come on, Will. Slide on in home. Way to pull ahead, Brandon. Brandon Snurr. This one hit right side to the pitcher. The throw home in time. They get the force. 1-2. Fielder's choice. Breland out at the plate. Hawkins to third. Expos to second. Bases loaded for the top of the order. Here's Corbin Lawrence with one out. Lawrence 0 for 2 in the game. A pop-up to short and a fly out to left. Great game here tonight in Cleveland, Mississippi. The pitch to Lawrence. Swung on, hit into left field. Base hit, and it gets by the outfielders. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. They'll hold the other runner at third. It's a double for Lawrence as he drives in 2, and Mississippi reclaims the lead.
Batting for Mississippi, number 36, Zach McCain.
6-5 Mississippi over South Carolina. 1 out, 2 on for Zach McCain, who is 1 for 2 with a double. First pitch swung on, bouncing ball left side. Great play deep in the hole at short, but no play. That'll be an infield hit. RBI single for McCain. It's 7-5. Runners at first and second. Ray Duncan to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Mississippi has reclaimed the lead thanks to 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Boy, big cut there by Duncan for strike 1. Here's a shout out to South Carolina. Cole Dinkins from Reggie Jackson in New York. Okay. That's going old school there. This is popped up to the pitcher, but he dropped it. An error loads the bases. Bases loaded for the cleanup hitter, Trent Buckley. Another shout out. So proud of you, Brandon Snurr. So exciting to watch you play. Keep fighting. Love you from Lily. That ball hit up the middle. Base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. The throw to third. They throw it away. Runners coming home. The throw home, and he's out at home plate. Throw back to third. He's out at third. Double play. Well, Buckley does get the hit to bring home a couple. So a 9-5-2 put out and then a 2-5 put out to end the inning. 4 runs come in to make it 9-5. And South Carolina will need 4 to tie in the top of the 6th. Back for the 6th. If it's going the way it's going, you don't want to go anywhere, folks. Remember, South Carolina got 3 in the 5th. They'll need 4 in the 6th. Back for the final inning right after this on JockJive.com.
frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on his set.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center fielder.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final.
Championship T-shirt.
East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Top of the order for South Carolina, down 4. They're in the final inning of play. Well, fortunately, this is a winner's bracket game, so the loser won't be eliminated. It's been a great game. Swing and a miss by Caleb Blackwell. He's 1 for 2 tonight. South Carolina had an early 2-0 lead. Mississippi tied it at 2 in the third, then took a 4-2 lead in the fourth. However, South Carolina reclaimed the lead 5-4 in the top of the fifth before Mississippi put 4 up in the bottom of the fifth. A 9-5 lead. Bouncing ball to short. The throw to first in time. 6-3 put out. 1 away. South Carolina down to its final 2 outs. Another shout out. Go Trent. Sam and Nick are cheering for you. Go Team Mississippi. We're cheering loud in Columbia. Connor Katat. Another shout out. Cole Dinkins. We can't sleep. So proud. Susan and Gary, Columbia, South Carolina. Cattaneo 0 for 2. He's reached on an error and also grounded out. Scored one of their 2 runs in the second, or in the first. There's a base hit past the diving shortstop in the left center. So a 1-out base runner for South Carolina. They need base runners right now. Down 4. Florida now leads 3-1 against North Carolina. They're in the third inning of that winner's bracket game. Winner of this plays the winner of that tomorrow at 4:30. Andrew Blackwell with a sac fly and an RBI in the first. He grounded out the third, or grounded out the third in the fourth. Next pitch to Blackwell. It's popped up into center field and caught for out number 2. So South Carolina down to its final out. Down 4.
Batting for South Carolina, number 10, Brandon Bolton.
Brandon Bolton, the batter. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Runner at first, 2 gone. The first pitch taken for ball 1. South Carolina trying to keep their hopes alive in this one. Swung on, hit left side, off the glove of the shortstop, into left field, base hit. First and second, that means the tying run will be on deck.
Batting for South Carolina, number 14, Bowman Ramel.
Bowman Ramel to the plate. He's 1 for 2. 2 on with 2 outs for South Carolina. Trying to rally once again. They scored 3 last inning. First pitch taken for ball one. It will take a 2-out rally. Next pitch to Rommel. Swung on, popped up, right side, but out of play. Two outs, 2 on for South Carolina. Trailing 9-5, down to their final out. Here in the top of the 6th. This one's hit in the air to right field, but the second baseman goes back and makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Mississippi wins it 9-5. Great game by both teams. It will be Mississippi to advance to the winner's bracket, or in the winner's bracket, while South Carolina will drop in the loser's bracket. South Carolina will play Tennessee tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Mississippi will play the winner of the Florida-North Carolina game tomorrow at 4:30. For South Carolina, they'll have to win twice, 3 o'clock and 7:30 to get to the championship on Tuesday. That's going to do it for our coverage. Hope you enjoyed it. Another long day with 6 games today on each of the fields. But tomorrow, we're down to 3 games per field. Final score, once again, Mississippi 9, South Carolina 5. Thanks for all the shout-outs. Appreciate you guys staying up late with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Once again, the final score, Mississippi 9, South Carolina 5. For all of us here at JockJive.com, I'm Mike Rideout. Good night, and God bless.